yourself doing?
Good, man.
Good. Yeah. It's not Corona anymore, I guess, the last time we spoke. So now it's much better.
Feels like a distant memory, right?
Yeah. And
Which
tonight
is
we
a
have a
good thing.
show. So that's
Tonight you
nice.
have a show.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw a cat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, yeah. That's two of them roaming around at the moment. There's some roadworks going outside. Shouldn't be picked up. You won't hear it, but it's freaking them out, so they're running around
Oh,
now. What's the overall mood in the band at the moment? Everyone kind of feeling good, enjoying life at the moment?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Good to play. Yeah. We play quite some shows, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had some nice shows, and they were very nice. Last few weeks, right?
Yeah.
So that's good.
Keep them
Yeah.
busy.
And you?
No complaints, not at all. Busy as always, but we are, of course, in a very exciting period for you guys right now. We're almost at the release date of your brand new album, Party On, out May 24th, 2024. An apt title and an album that personally might well be my favorite thing from you. Reactions and responses to the single so far. Are you pleased with what people are saying?
Yeah. We get a lot of great feedback, right?
Yeah.
That's good to hear. It's always very exciting. And what would people think? Because I know it's kind of the same way we always go, but I think this album is has more variation in it. So I was curious how people would think, but we get a lot of great feedback, and everyone has his own favorites. So
Yeah.
Of the singles that have been released so far, which is turning out, do you think, to be the most popular?
I think Party On.
Yeah.
Also the most response, and also the most streams, and it's also the title track. So and those turn out to also be the most popular.
And it's the most straightforward rock and roll.
Yeah, like
People.
fast hard rock.
Yeah.
It lives up to its title. Do you find yourself trawling, going out of your way to read comments, reviews, see reactions just to get the overall impression?
Not really looking for it, but we get them on our socials, so that's good. And I try to see, but with singles you only can watch the streams. So are they streaming more or less, or but with the album, I guess I'm going to do that more. We have had some reviews, but the most will come after the album is out. So I'm very curious.
Yeah, absolutely. It's difficult though, right? Because ultimately you kind of want to know what people think, and you want to see your statistics, your numbers on Spotify and Apple Music and all of that. But it can be a bit of a dredge as well, having to go through all of that. How do you balance your curiosity with the sort of don't get obsessed with the numbers side of things?
I don't think we looking a lot at the numbers, but we also play the singles already live, and that's, I think, the best way to find out how people respond. And it can also be someone's favorite online and not in a show. So that's we are looking for which songs are the best to play live and which songs do a lot of streams. And but we don't want to look at that much on the numbers, because I don't think we really are a numbers band. We are really like a live band. So we need to find how they turn out live. Yeah.
And if nobody likes them, we like them anyway. So
and we like them anyway.
That is, of course, very, very important. But the barometer between streams and crowds is widely different. Talk to me of that then, what you see and what you've noticed between the reaction to the new songs and the reaction to, say, Dirty Denims classics. Are you noticing a big difference, or you just think they're fitting so well?
Yeah.
They're fitting well. Yeah. It's not really different than what we did before, I think. So it's more of the same, but a little bit different. But
a few songs, for example, Victory and Hell of a Night are more like 80s vibes, and both are inspired by one is Victory is inspired by
Cobra
Kai, the series.
You know
and
Karate Kid.
Yes.
Karate Kid series. And Hell of a Night is a little bit loosely inspired by Lost Boys. So, but both they have 80s vibes, and I think the people like it. It's a nice mix in the set list when we play live. Yeah.
Talking then about the album as a whole, and take me back to the earliest point of the creation process, specifically vision. Did you have a vision for what you wanted this record to be when you first set out?
No, not really. But I'm always writing a lot of songs, and I've got a lot of riffs, and I don't want some riffs are a bit like the similar vibes, so I wanted to have a little bit of variation. So I took from the, I don't know, 50 ideas I have in my head, I took about 15 maybe, and then thought about, well, let's what does the album need to be a little bit more variation. So maybe in that way.
So it builds like
yeah,
that, right?
Yeah, it builds like
so
that. Yeah,
the first ones you.
Yeah, we have like this song's it's a bit more poppy, and then maybe I need a little bit more like 80s vibe, or like a straight on hard rock like Party On, and then
or more like a AC/DC mellow.
And I was listening a lot to Billy Idol and the Cult, and then like Hell of a Night is like, I don't know if you heard it. It's a bit like it's got a Cult 80s vibe, Billy Idol vibe. So I thought that will fit in nice, like a bit different, but still inside the album it will be like
there's also a song more like Motorhead. You thought it could be something like Motorhead.
The album I had like the 9 songs we had recorded, not recorded, but we had recorded 5 songs. Then the 4 songs we were about to record were finished, and then I thought I need one. It's missing a fast song. I need a fast song, and then I thought a bit like a Motorhead vibe, not really like a Motorhead band, but I want a bit like energetic, like fast song. So then I wrote I don't remember that. what was
I want it now.
I want it now. I want it now. Yeah. And I wrote the lyrics on I had the song in my mind and the music, and then I was working, and then I was it was a bit quiet, and I wrote the lyrics without the music, like in maybe 15 or 20 minutes during like a lunch break, something, and then we rehearsed it on because I talked to the guys in the band, and we said, yeah, I got this song, I will send it to you. It's new. Today is Wednesday. We are gonna record into the studio on Saturday. We were rehearsing on Wednesday and Thursday. So Wednesday was the first time I played it for the rest. Then we jammed to it, and we finished the song. Then on the Thursday we had a kind of this is going to be the song, so we played it a lot, and on Saturday it was already recorded. So I think it was written and recorded within a week.
Yeah, so
that's really fast.
Yeah.
Also a mix with the songs you already have a long time in your mind, because Ready Steady Go, the previous studio album, was like long ago. It's like 2020. And in between, we released a live album.
Singles,
but it wasn't new songs a lot. So but we have songs that are laying down a long time, and we have brand new like this one. Yeah.
Is it fair to say then the creation period for Party On was very creative? Like you were very creatively inspired?
Yeah, but I'm always when I've got my guitar amp in the room over here, and always playing and recording riffs. So when I don't have an inspiration, but I most of the time I just have stuff lying around what I want to make a song of. So the creative process is like ongoing. Yeah.
And last year was also a little bit. We had a lot going on, so a lot of shows, and we had a Spain tour coming up, and so we recorded in 2 sessions, one in June and one in October. So 5 songs in June, 5 songs in October. So it was at the end was maybe a little bit stressful.
It was a bit stressful, but
the ideas were already laying down. But you need to have a reason to finish them completely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you remember the specific point when you realized, okay, we have the makings of a full album here. We have this many tracks, and they're all fitting nicely together.
No, because Mirjam, she plans the album release, and then she tells me I need 10 songs, finish them, and then the pressure's on, and then
He needs that.
then the writing will become a bit more going into overdrive. Like, okay, I got this riff, I got this song. Okay, we are gonna record that, and yeah. If you would tell me now, I've got so many ideas. In 2 months, I need a new album. It probably could be done, but yeah.
No, but it takes also a long time with promotion. Nowadays, you want a lot of singles before, and yeah, you can use the time you need to make the vinyl. It's a long time still,
Yeah.
so we use that time to release singles already. But it has a long, because October was recorded, and yeah, so that takes a long time too. So you really have to plan, and you don't want to release somewhere in the middle of the summer. So you have to choose, do it before the summer or after that. But after that is so much further away, so a lot of things to choose.
Yeah, it should never be forgotten that creating an album, creating the music is just one part of releasing an album.
Yeah, and because when I don't plan it, then we don't finish it. So let's plan a point in the future. Of course, I asked them, do you think it's manageable? But always at the end, it's always a little bit stressful to get it all around. But I think that's the way it works for us.
I work best on
the you work best on
the pressure. The pressure, yeah.
Yeah. You need a deadline.
Yeah, I need a deadline. Yeah.
How did you decide what singles would be released from the album? Is this a group kind of voting, or is it just one person saying this is the best one?
How did it go this time? I'm not sure.
I think you decided.
The first was kind of easy, I guess. Yeah, I know. The first single shall we do guest list, because I think it's the most. It's difficult to. The first single has to be a little bit of what you can expect from the whole album, and I think guest list is really a Dirty Denims song. I don't know a lot of other bands who could have
it doesn't sound like
yeah.
I think it doesn't sound like another band. Some songs you can hear it's a bit like Airborne or AC/DC, and this is like a really like Dirty Denims stamp.
You said that the inspiration was a little bit like for the Donnas, from the Donnas. So I thought, oh, this is also a nice happy start. A fast tune, also
true story.
A true story about people who want to come on a guest list and then they don't show up or whatever. And it has a guitar solo and a bass solo, so for everyone.
You just said a true story. I laughed. It is actually a true story.
It happens. People ask, hey, dude, can we be on the guest list? We'll be there. And then then they don't show up, or
so we don't ask people ourselves anymore. When people ask us, is there place for a guest list? Okay, then I'm trying, but I'm not going to do a lot of efforts to get people on a guest list myself.
Buy tickets. Anyway,
very good. I love it. Okay, looking at the bigger picture again, focusing on the entire album creation process. Talk me through some of the more challenging aspects, because ultimately, when you hear an album like this, the word fun just automatically jumps to mind, which then gives the implication that you probably had a great time and a lot of fun doing it. And I'm sure you did, but there would have been challenges with that. So what were some of the more challenging aspects for you both personally?
For me to create some nice solos for some songs. Some songs already have the idea for the solos. I want to have like a little bit of a story that really is going somewhere, not only just like playing fast or like And for one song, I didn't have an idea when we were in the studio. It was for the Hell of a Night song, and that really I really wrote the solo in the studio, and then everything was recorded, and then the guy said, "Okay, time for the solo," and I said, "Yeah, good, but I don't have an idea for the solo. So can we try something?" So then they went out, looked the music for the solo. Then they went out for get some lunch for us, and then in I think it was like 45 minutes. It's like a 20-second solo. I had a lot of ideas, and then in the end I had the solo. So there was like, okay, now it's got to be this because it's gonna be the solo for on the record. So and I'm really happy how it turned out. I think it was really I really like solo.
Every time I hear it, I was like, oh, amazing. But when you wanted to play it live, then what did I?
Oh yeah. Like, now I have to learn my own solos. Yeah.
Yeah. And for me, it was like, oh yeah.
No, that's was the most challenging, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, and for me it was like the vocals. It was hard for me to get it on recorded because the first time I think we recorded it right after a holiday. So we went on holiday, going to the sun or something. I'm not sure anymore, but
not many shows before.
Not many shows before, and I wasn't getting the energy I needed. So that's what I learned. Don't plan a recording session right after going on holiday. You need to have
your voice needs to be like trained.
Yeah, so that was quite difficult. So we planned a new a few weeks later. We planned new sessions, and the second time it was I was ill. I had a period of very much coughing, like for 2 weeks or something, but after that I still couldn't get a grip on my own voice. It was very annoying, so it was again very difficult. So I was getting more how do you say anxious for will it work out, but at the end it worked out. Yeah,
incredible. I think people would almost think, oh, you taking a holiday before, say, the first attempt in the studio would be a positive thing. Hey, relax, then go into the studio, but clearly not.
No, for the voices, it's not very good. Yeah.
Same question, but let's flip it around from a more positive angle. I want you to talk about some of your favorite memories from the entire album creation process. Moments that not only made you happy, but also maybe creatively challenged you in a positive way.
I know we have a song Devil in Me. It's more like less fast, slower song, but groovy, like really a good old Bon Scott AC/DC kind of song. And I really liked it every time. Also our drummer Suzanne, when I sang the chorus, I guess, chorus, she was always smiling, and I liked it, and it builds up in the song, and I really like that song. So and how it turned out too.
Yeah, and I like when we are in the studio, and then I'm hearing like the how do you say, the harmonized vocals or the backing, the harmony vocals that she needs to record, and then because when you're rehearsing, you're only hearing Mirjam's voice, but in the studio you can do a lot with like harmonizing or like extra parts, and then she's singing, and then I'm in the control room, and I think, this would be like a cool like backing or like a harmony vocal, and then it also always happens in the studio.
Yeah, so at the end.
Yeah, in the end, and then we like, and maybe we can use like a cowbell here, or like all the extras in the creating of the song. That most of the time you cannot do live, but really for in the studio you can do some extra stuff, and that I really love that.
Yeah. Sometimes you do the live, you do the
the crappy backing vocal.
or Suzanne.
Positive, and most of the time because we are really when we go into the studio we are really prepared, so everybody knows the parts, so it goes really fast. That's always nice.
Yeah,
it's good to hear that it does go, it goes so well ultimately. This process went well as well, regardless of the challenges that you did face. It still all turned out exceptionally well. So what do you think this record says about the Dirty Denims and who you are in 2024?
yeah, we like to party.
Yeah.
That's it, though.
Just have a
No.
like when you play it, it should be like people have a good time and it's like a party record.
Yeah, and the Hell of a Night is also a line. No pity party. We just like to play. I think that's a little bit the yeah, in one sentence what we want to do. But I think we do it every time with every album. It goes a little bit more deep, but it's still not deep, if you know what I mean. We don't want to do political themes or something very deep topics, but yeah, I think we grow up a little bit, only a little bit.
I'm glad you said that, right? Because for me, it feels like with this album, you've been able to distill everything that makes you great. You've gone the all killer, no filler approach on this album. It's anthem after anthem. An exceptional release, guys. Congratulations on
Thanks.
that. Did you consciously go in this direction? Or is it just a reflection of who you are now, that you are able to put together an album that from beginning to end could be enjoyed from someone that knows you well and someone that's never heard you before, and that it is anthem after anthem after anthem?
I only,
you write things songs you like yourself.
Yeah,
You like catchy. He knows a lot of catchy things. When he writes the songs, he normally starts with a riff, I guess. But
Yeah.
normally, always he also has an idea for the chorus that's a little catchy. So I think that's.
It's
Yeah.
just you basically doing what you do.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it phenomenal that then it turns out to be such an incredible release? Because it really is my favorite thing from you guys to date. I look forward to sharing the review, which has been written with you nearer the release day. And I'm always interested, right? Because obviously tracks are out there. We have the singles and people have opinions on them. But there are many that have not been released yet. Do you have one from the ones that haven't been released yet that you're particularly interested to see the reaction to?
Yeah, I'm really curious what people think about why do I wake up in the middle of the night? Because
The
that's
finale.
yeah. Because it's really
I think that's the one is different.
it's a bit different. It's a bit like really poppy, but still got some cool guitar solos in it. And also I want it now because it's a bit faster. But I really am curious about the last song. What the people.
I'm thinking which ones are not. Let's see. Yeah, I think. Yeah, definitely me too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Because I thought I really like the song, but I don't think maybe it's a single. But yeah, I think it's I like that one too, and yeah, that 80s song. So
Yeah, definitely it's quite long because I wanted to have a long solo in it that really builds up. Yeah.
Yeah, he had to fight something. He had to fight something
yeah.
against his long solo.
Yeah.
Like, can we do it a little shorter? No, I want it long.
I want it like this. Yeah. So if people think it's long, it's my bad. Yeah.
Well, how did you win that fight?
I just said I want it like this.
But I like it because I think that
it wasn't really a fight, but people said maybe it's a bit too long, and I said no, it's not too long. So yeah.
No, I like it how it turns out, and I think it would be live cool too. But maybe it felt a little bit long for when you are playing, because the others play just like a heartbeat kind of thing. So for when you only have to play that, maybe that feels.
But I really wanted to.
If you hear it.
Yeah, I wanted to build up the solo.
Yeah.
The inspiration for the song was an AC/DC song.
Which one?
I can't remember. What was it?
Maybe
a slower one. Yeah, I can't remember. But and I really wanted a bit like this, so that was inspiration.
Yeah.
But
Of course, you know, at the start of this interview, we talked about promotion and obviously getting your name out there, pushing this album into as many ears as possible. At this stage, this is not a new process for you. You've been doing this a little while. You know the game, you know how to play it to some degree. So for you, as we sit here right now in May 2024, what continues to be the biggest challenge for you in regards to continuing to get your name out into the wider world and ears on the music?
Yeah, I think in the Netherlands, people know us, and North Rhine-Westphalia in Germany and Spain a little, but there are still a lot of places. For example, we didn't do a UK tour yet, or a complete German tour, so that's still on the wish list. And yeah, difficult for us. It's important to have booking agencies who can do that for us, because otherwise you email and then you are one of the bands they never heard of. But and in North Rhine-Westphalia, and yeah, the shows are coming to us. So that's, I hope this new album will help with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I ask as well because, right, so talk to me like I'm a fan who's come up to you at a show and I've said to you, what do I need to do? I'm from the UK, I'm from England, in London. What do I need to do to get you to come over here and play live? What are you going to tell me?
I think you need one or two festival shows or something that pay good, good money, and then you can build a tour around that. Because yeah, nowadays it's also a little bit more difficult, I guess, with the Brexit and all. I don't want to. I heard
That's making it
yeah,
difficult to come over. Also, yeah.
yeah. I hear about bands who played before and after, and now it's more difficult. So yeah, but I know from those bands too that the music lovers are very good.
Crowds are
The
really
crowds
good.
are very good.
So I really want to do it.
Yeah, so that's why. Yeah.
I hope something works out in the future for you to get over here. I'd love to see you guys play live, or I'm going to have to come over and see you guys play live. It's frustrating to be reminded of well, we call it the dreaded B word, the Brexit word,
Yeah.
and the impact of that has. Sorry about that. Some of us didn't vote in that direction, but there you go. What comes next, though, right? So is the goal now, album released May 24th, following that, just to try and be as busy as possible, take advantage of what shows come your way and just push the name of the Dirty Denims as far as possible?
Yeah, we want to use the new album, right, to play live. So cool live shows. Not like yeah, just the cool festivals, and yeah, still want to play also as much as possible support shows for bigger bands. Still, it's a good way to promote the album. And yeah, playing live is like we have, yeah, the upcoming months is not very busy. We have some shows, but in October I guess we have quite some shows. So I hope the end of this year we will go out with a bang with this year. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Right, we reached the part of the interview where this gets introduced. This is Ozzy Osbourne, and in his head are random cards of anything and everything. Lots of questions that pertain to pretty much everything, including band and artist submissions. Other bands and artists who I've spoken to have offered their choices. So I'm going to pull some out, and both of you take it in turns to give an answer, if you do not mind. All right, you get a big one to start with. Is punk dead?
No.
No,
it will never die. No.
Yeah,
that's not even a question.
No,
Love it.
But it's yeah, when you don't look good enough, you maybe think. But there are always like underground places.
So many great punk rock and rock and roll bands that are still always will be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until AI takes over.
Oh, AI. But AI can also make a punk rock song.
Yeah.
I always like asking that question because from being in Britain, obviously the British punk scene is quite synonymous with a certain type of bands from a certain era. And there's an argument to say that that style of punk is dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
New bands needs
There are, absolutely. There really are, no question. All right, next one. The world is going to end in 24 hours. What are you doing?
panicking. What am I doing? Oh my god. That's a very hard question.
Eat all your favorite food that you can.
Oh yeah. Yes, and play
Like
your
party,
favorite
yeah.
music. Yeah,
Have
let's
a
party.
last party till the end.
Party on!
Yeah,
Till
party
the
on,
end.
yeah. There's a
It's
Steel Panther song. I think they have like a party till the end of the world, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
it's you have the perfect album for the end of the world, so to
Yes.
speak. Just
Yeah.
party until it's done.
Yeah.
Okay. What is a useless talent you have? Now, useless obviously is a broad word. It may not be completely useless, but you know, the generalization.
That's difficult questions.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I can like when I push in my eye, you hear it. How do you call it in English? You hear noise, but I'm not sure if you will hear it there.
Get close to the camera. Yeah.
No, I don't think you
I
hear it.
didn't hear it.
Okay. But okay, it's a talent.
Oh.
Oh, of course, make fart noises with your hands.
But I'm not sure the other things. Are you?
I don't know. Maybe I can touch my nose with my tongue, but I'm not sure.
Oh,
No,
not quite.
no,
not really. No, sorry.
But,
Gives me a headache. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All
I think
right.
all my talents are useful. So.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant. What country or culture has the best food, in your opinion?
I really love pizza and pasta. So
Yeah.
but I love all kinds of food. But that's the first thing that comes to mind. So it has to be that, right? Yeah. Like a good calzone or.
I like Indian food.
Yeah, food. Yeah.
But I'm not totally sure if the Indian food I eat here is the same as in India, but it's inspired by, I guess. So I like that one.
Yeah, and we went to Thailand on holiday, and the food over there, it's really amazing,
Thailand,
and also the culture and the people are
Yeah.
amazing. So that's also a big plus.
Yeah.
Good time in Thailand. Fantastic. Okay, what's the last thing you do before going to sleep at night?
Reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to
read-
do
Are you reading anything good at the moment?
I'm reading the last Stephen King fairy tale. It's called. I'm really enjoying that. So
yeah.
I try to do it too, but normally I go just scrolling on my phone. It's not very good.
It's not, but it's a hard habit to break.
Yes.
I read after the scrolling. So
yeah. For scrolling.
Yeah.
Okay then. Tell me something great about your hometown.
Let's see. What's great?
Yeah, it's a cool town, but I'm living here all my life, of course.
Yeah.
Bro, Eindhoven. There's
a cool festival.
The Dirty Denims are from Eindhoven.
Yeah.
That's like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And there's a cool festival, Eldorado Festival.
Yeah, there are some cool bands like Peter Pan Speed Rock from Eindhoven, and good music scene. It's like a real musical city, I think.
Yeah,
so,
very musical.
Yeah, like
it's not
venues.
Yeah, and it's not very beautiful with old buildings, but they build cool new ones, like a little bit modern.
If you're into like soccer or like football, then the Eindhoven just become like a
champion
of the country.
PSV.
So,
yeah.
Oh, of course it is. It's PSG, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we're not really into.
But we didn't. Aren't in the football.
But that's cool too. Yeah. So.
Okay. Was Metallica right for going after Napster?
Oh.
Yeah, I can understand why they did it, because I watched some kind of monster in an airplane when we had like a few weeks ago. So but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think the music industry can.
I discovered a lot of bands because of Napster, I must say, and the stuff I really liked, I bought on CD or on vinyl, and stuff I didn't buy, I would have probably like taped a cassette, like in the old days, and then I burned the CD. Like that was different, but I didn't think I bought less because of Napster. I maybe even more because of stuff I discovered back then. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
what a great argument for it. Absolutely.
But I can understand why they did it. I saw the documentary and then he explains it, and now I think, yeah, I can see where he's coming from, because we're also like now making music and trying to sell stuff and making maybe a living of it. But yeah, so he was coming up for the bands, I think, and not only for Metallica. So I think that was what his meaning was. But yeah, for me back then I thought, fuck you.
Yeah, I can understand, but music industry is always first like, but then other industries are more way ahead, and music industry is also always very walking
Slow.
with things like that. But I understand when something that takes out your living, your money, then I understand it too. Yeah.
Okay, two more. The best Disney film song is what?
Disney. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like Deep in the Sea or Deep in the Sea from the Little Mermaid.
Little
and
Mermaid.
And the Jungle Book, with the King Louis.
Oh, King of the Swingers.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm really thinking because I don't watch a lot of Disney.
No.
What's
When you were young. Come on.
Yeah, okay, then Lion King was my thing, but I'm not sure about the music.
Hakuna Matata.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's Disney is so much out there. All right, last one then.
What's your favorite Disney song?
It's The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the song Hellfire. If you know that movie, Judge Frollo sings it. It's a quite an intense song.
Oh, okay.
Check it out.
Okay,
yeah. That's my answer to that one for everyone. All right, last one. If you could live in any city in the world except Eindhoven, where would you choose?
That's easy.
For me, it's easy. Cologne. It's in Germany. It's not very far away, but I'm always thinking, oh, I love Cologne because it's really, it's quite big, and there are a lot of hard rock, rock and roll lovers. There are a few very cool venues too, and the city in general. Every time we go there, we learn something new. And I really think, I want to live there. Just go to there a week to see how it is. Yeah.
I would say London. I love it.
Manchester.
Yeah. Oh, London. I love London. Every time when I'm there, and I've been there many times, it feels like, oh yeah, man, this feels like coming home. I don't know. Mirjam lived there like a few months.
Yeah.
And so London, and I also love Sydney, but I can, of course, say only one. So that's
Sydney as well. Incredible. But of course, right now it's all important. 24th of May. Party On is released. The best what you've done to date, guys. I absolutely love it. And thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at GBHBL. Just search for GBHBL and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.